Hi, Acadiana. I'm Dave Baker. Here's a look at news making headlines. Later today, Governor John Bel Edwards will brief Louisianians on the state's activity related to Hurricane Laura. You can watch that briefing at KATC.com. Several parishes in Acadiana are urging residents in low-lying areas to seek higher ground. Jeff Davis and St. Landry parishes issued voluntary evacuations, joining 7 other Acadiana parishes who've issued similar orders. For a complete list, you can head to our website, KATC.com. The frontline grocery workers who haven't stopped during the pandemic are now facing a hurricane. The stores have been trying to keep up with their stock, particularly water and batteries, but those workers have families and homes to protect too. Therefore, shop early and shop local. Vermilion Parish livestock farmers are preparing for Laura by moving their cattle to higher ground. A farmer at Brookshire Farm in Abbeville says some of his nearby neighbors flood easier than him, but everyone gives a helping hand.
Farmers in general they'll help each other. Like if I have a friend that needs it after all my stuff is done, then I'll go out and help them. So it's kind of it's almost like a family that the farmers help each other. You know, so you just got to do what you can do to get prepared and then just hope for the best.
First Lady Melania Trump calling for unity during her speech at the Republican National Convention. The speech took place in the White House's Rose Garden. Mrs. Trump speaking on how Americans are dealing with the pandemic, racial unrest, and the economy's collapse this year. Republicans hope that the First Lady's popularity will help with one of the biggest challenges President Trump faces in November, his deficit with female voters.
Well, we've got Hurricane Laura, which is now a major hurricane sitting out in the Gulf of Mexico. It's redefined its eye already, which is a sign of strengthening. It had an eye right around sunrise this morning, lost it briefly, and now another one forming, which is a sign of intensification. And a very strong, very dangerous storm is headed towards the Louisiana coastline. A lot of the impacts are going to be felt all across the coast, with the worst of them out through southwestern portions of Louisiana. The further eastward you go, the less those impacts are going to be when it comes to wind, but you are going to feel surge all along the Louisiana coastline. Hurricane warnings are up in effect right now. Tropical storm warnings for the eastern parts of Acadiana. For a full list of impacts, head to KATC.com.